Hello, welcome to Free Joy Reviews. Um, this is an honest review of how I experienced Ministry of Freedom, and this is a Ministry of Freedom honest review. It sucked for me, and it sucked for me because made, as soon as I made a little bit of money, I stopped. Like, this is what I made 4 months ago. I made, if you were to add all of these things up, I made a little bit over $55. And as soon as I made that, I basically stopped doing this. So, Ministry of Freedom, if you're wondering if it's legit, it is legit, but it's the kind of thing that if you are not dedicated and you're not consistent, you're just not going to make any money. If you hop over to freejoyreviews.com, you could get the link below, and you also could get a link to the actual product, Free Joy Reviews. I have here like a more realistic view of how much you could make in a day. This is from one of my friends, Samuel Sunday, and he just posted this just recently, just to show you. This is something recent. So it is possible. So these are my cons though. Like, the cons that I have here is that you don't get the $100 that they promised you in the webinar. They say if the one who gives you the more responding, if you respond the most or whatever, you get $100, and it's just a white lie to get you to make sure that you're paying attention. The webinar is kind of misleading because on how fast you can make 5 figures digits for an average newbie. However, you can make money, and I have made money in the first month. You get face-to-face how to make money online training. M.O.F has an awesome private Facebook group of like 1.7K members. It's like you have these coaches and managers answer you within 24 hours if you're going into affiliate marketing and you're doing launch jacking, or you want to get like affiliate approval. They can help you get it within 24 hours, which is gold. So you have access to the minds of millionaires 3 times a week, and that says a lot. This is what it looks like inside. Let me just move this over here. Go to God. Show you. Going inside Ministry of Freedom after I purchased it, you can see the course introduction. Week 1 is basically about mindset and commitment. Basically, this is the part that kind of screwed me up in the first place. I wasn't really committed to this as much as I thought that I would. I'm the kind of person that starts something and then stops. So if you're that type of person, don't buy this. If you're a broke person, don't buy this. If you're desperate, don't buy this. I mean, however, this will only work for broke newbies or people who have savings. Because if you use this for some desperate get rich quick thing, you are making a mistake. Do not buy this at all. Buy this only if you know that you're going to be committed every single day, and buy this if you have some savings as well. Don't buy this if you are desperate, because this is going to stress you out. Your money is not going to go fast enough, and the kind of money that they were talking about in the webinar are basically for people who had prior experience. Okay, so the mindset is very important, and this really tells you self-optimization. Also helps you to, it goes into what kind of chronotype you are. When you say chronotype, what kind of like when do you wake up, and what kind of type of person when you wake up. Like some people are day people, some people are night people. This basically helps you plan your day and figure out who you are, to help you create an organization around your routine so you can get this done properly. And it's very, very important for you to finish and listen to the mindset aspect of it, because you will lose your mind if you skip that part. The tools and applications of this basically tells you everything that is necessary, that is needed, all the tools that are needed for you to make it through this. Like, this is an example of what it looks like. And excuse me. And also, so week three is when you're really gonna talk to you about, that's when you really get going about making money. Because after you do all the things that you need to download and everything, they go through all of the things that you need to do. Is basically this is a launch jacking course for newbies or people who are not making money. Launch jacking is basically the easiest way for you to make money fast, and that's the way Jono did it when he first began. So he's just teaching you how he became a millionaire, and basically when he started making his first $1,000 a day. That's his experience, and so he's teaching you step by step how to do that. Now, people get pissed off when they can't make that $1,000 a day in the first week, month, or whatever. But I'm telling you, it's not like that. You might have some weeks where you only make $50. You might have days where you just made $50 or something like that. That's what happened to me. I didn't make anything, but I didn't put my best effort in it every single day. Like, I didn't put out one or two products every day, or one or two contents every day. My whole website, YouTube website, could not have happened without Ministry of Freedom. So it is definitely a legit thing to do. I mean, you're gonna get a lot of really good advice from really good people, and you're gonna get like such a push. And I really encourage you that if this is what you're going to do it every single day. And I mean every day, like consistently. I mean at least 5 days a week. Set up a whole routine around it. So Ministry of Freedom really does work. If you if you click the link below, I have written down the pros and the cons for you to take a look at it. The pros are more than the cons. They are cons, but the pros, that they're more pros than cons. One of my first things. Okay, so this is what this is my last advice to you. If you were to go to Ministry of Freedom, I think it's like $5,000 or something like that, but you don't have to spend that much money. Matter of fact, is a lot less. They cut it down a lot less, actually. I got mine for $14.97. That's a discounted price. You could get it discounted. You could go into my blog. I'm going to put a link below and get the discounted price. Is it worth it? Yes, it's worth it, because I wouldn't have known half of the things that I know about affiliate marketing as a new person if it wasn't for Ministry of Freedom. If I have a question and I don't know anything, I can immediately jump on the call on a call, or a Zoom call where I could have like face-to-face conversation with a tutor, and a master, and I mean someone who has six figures or $1 million or whatever. And I could also get in touch with Dave Finn and Amy. They're really, really, really good support people. They've given me affiliate links like almost immediately when I asked for it, and that is alone is worth it, to have that kind of support. Okay, the first thing that I would tell you to do as a M.O.F member is to maybe even binge watch until you get to like week 3, where they talked about a rotator, because a rotator is when basically they send a lot of Jonah Armstrong sends free traffic to your affiliate link, and therefore you're going to get a lot of sales. And try to understand the rotator, try to get on that, because it's going to help you get a boost and recoup on the $1,500 that you're paying for the course. There is a way. You only get that if you paid the discounted price one time. If it's a split payment, you don't get on the rotator until you pay the full amount. But there is a way for you to split the payment, but you don't get that free, that push, that the bonus of paying everything all together is that you immediately get the boost, the sales boost from Jono. So, yeah, so, oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you is about the discount, about the return. You get a $5,000 back if you don't make, I don't know, I don't remember what it is, if you don't make money in the first 30 days. But you really won't get that. You have to read the fine print. If you can't prove that you tried it, you only get the money back if you prove that you tried it. And the way for you to to prove it is for you to open up a Google Doc or some sort of journal, like digital journal, that proves that you have done something every single day that is time stamped, and read the fine print to get the money back. But hopefully, God forbid, you don't need to get your money back. That you will definitely earn some money only if you're consistent. I remember complaining, whenever I complained about anything, about not making the money, it's always surrounded around the time where I'm not being as consistent about it. But I really have to thank Jono for really helping me put together my whole channel, and teaching me things that I wouldn't have known. So yes, this is definitely legit. Look, you could take a look at the end of my page. I am giving you a free bonus here on other marketing hacks and tricks. And if you purchase it, there's also an extra bonus of Jono, of cheaper ways for you to get the same results as well, like alternate ways to get the same results that I've included in the package. Anyway, thank you so much for listening to my free joy reviews about Ministry of Freedom. Welcome. I'm Jaja Rikwa, and friend me. If you have any questions on Facebook, I am Jaja Rikwa on Facebook. And if you're on Ministry of Freedom, welcome to the tribe. We are here for you, and Just be consistent. Bye.